Hello, this is Harry, and welcome again to A Senior's Perspective with a Twist. Going to be talking at this time about seniors and sports. Two aspects of it: watching sports and playing sports. Watching can have benefits. Watching can help reduce one's depression, anxiety from being alone, um, getting out in the community and watching. It might be your granddaughter or grandson that you watch participating in soccer or whatever it is that you get out of the house and you get around other people. That's good. Because watching sports, we can watch TV. That can also help. I watched the game last night, and it was the college football playoffs, and it brought good feelings watching that game. I wasn't in the game, but I watched it. There was things I liked about the teams, both teams, and it brought on good emotions, good feelings. Um, you don't have to be with other people all the time when you're watching, say, a game. You can be alone and still get good feelings. Or you can be with several people, with a crowd. You can be at the game or event and still come away enjoying yourself, having enjoyed yourself, and had social ties with other people. That's good because it brings on good emotions. And we need good emotions considering the things that are happening in the world today. We need some positive things to think about, to dwell on, and to be a part of. So watching sports on TV for older adults, older seniors, can help with reduce depression. It can also bring on communication with other seniors or just other people in general, by way of bringing about good emotions in us as we watch on TV or in person sports. So sports can have a positive effect on us as seniors. Now, I said I was going to talk about two aspects of sports, and that is watching as well as seniors playing sports. Now you say, well, I'm kind of old to play sports. No, you're not. We're not talking about professional, getting paid and all that. We're just talking about having fun. Now, I will say this as a disclaimer. If you want to participate in sports and you have not checked with your healthcare professional, I'm not a professional I won't say caregiver, but I'm not a professional person to advise you to take up some sports. So if you want to take up sports, you need to see your healthcare professional, your doctor, to make sure you're okay in engaging in something like that. Now, how can playing sports help us? Well, playing sports can help reduce us in gaining weight. And that's an issue with us as seniors sometimes, and for some seniors, because sometimes seniors can become couch potatoes. And you know what a couch potato does? They sit. They will watch, but they won't do anything more. That's not good, to not get up and move around. Sports is a way to reduce gaining weight. And with reduced gaining weight comes reduced possibilities or the chances or the risk of getting diabetes, Sports can actually help you keep your weight down, and if we're eating right to go along with that, and if the doctor says, we need certain medications and we're following the guidelines with that, we stand to reduce our weight, and that's helpful as we get older. Not only diabetes, but it can help reduce heart disease. Where the blood's not flowing, we're not moving, and then it can affect our heart disease. It can help reduce chances of not only heart disease but even stroke. Moving around is good for you, and certain types of cancers also can be avoided. I didn't say all, but certain cancers may be avoided by us participating in some type of activity, sports activity. That's good for us. Not only that, but being active in sports can help keep us independent, because see, what comes with sports is when you're active and move around, your body becomes more flexible. You're moving your muscles and you're stretching and so forth and so on, and that actually helps us to stay fit enough to be independent. Because one thing that happens to adults, senior adults, is that inactivity can bring on nursing home situation. You don't want that. Or where you have to be looked at, someone in your home or wherever it is you're at, 24/7. I'm not saying it won't happen, but the chances of it happen, the risk goes down when we are active. So you might say, well, what kind of sports can I as a senior do? Okay, I'll start naming them. One, the simple thing of walking, just plain old walking, up and down the street, up and down a certain location that's safe and free of things being in the way, somewhere where it's safe, somewhere where there's light, and maybe even other people around in case there's something comes up. Walking. Another one is, I hope I'm saying this right, Tai Chi. I think that's how you say it, Tai Chi. Where they do those slow movements. I've never done it, but of course I've watched others do it. And I think that is very healthy. They say it builds stamina and actually strength with these slow, motions that people do in that art form of that sport of Tai Chi. And then there's dancing. Yes, I said dancing. Moving your feet, moving your hips, swaying this way and that way. I mean, hey, that can be healthy for us to dance. Now, I'm not talking about nothing vulgar or anything like that. I'm just talking about simply dancing. Movements of the body can help with reduction of stress as well. Moving around has a whole lot of benefits. Like I said, dancing, and then one that I saw, I didn't see it today, but I've seen it at the YMCA, and that's called pickleball. And I've seen a lot of adults. It's almost like playing ping pong, but it's not on a table. It's on on the ground, on the floor inside the YMCA, and it has a net up and these big paddles, and you hit the ball, and then you got you might have 3 or 4 people on one side, And then on the other side, there's another, that same number. And they hit the ball back and forth. Sort of like playing tennis, but with a wiffle ball. I think it might be, but they call it pickleball. And they hit it back and forth. And it looks fun, but since I've given up basketball, I just do the walking, because I don't want to mess with my hips or my knees, making sudden moves. So notice I didn't mention basketball. I mean, if you like shooting baskets, I even stopped shooting baskets because I love the game so much, but I can't play it anymore because I've had surgery on both shoulders, both knees, and my basketball days are over. So I'm mentioning the easy, as far as I'm concerned, easy walking, tai chi, dancing, pickleball, and then there's another one of my favorite sports, biking. Getting on that bicycle and, working up a sweat, having fun, going down hills, up hills, that can be exhilarating, especially you going to new places where you haven't been before. So sports can be beneficial to us as seniors. Then I said biking. Then there's bowling. Some people like bowling. They're in bowling clubs and they're on teams. And they like tossing that. I thought they is it 16 pounds? I guess they got different weights of balls. I don't know that much about bowling. I have bowled, not good at it, but it's fun doing it. I throw the ball. I don't know. I don't have any form. I just go out there, hold the ball, and then whoop, let it go out of my hand. And it's fun. And then the competition, I do like competition. I've always been a competitive individual. Some people are not. They could care less. I just get out there and bowl. Okay, fine. But you're still doing something. Then there's one that's called croquet, where you have that club stick with the long tube on the end, and you hit the ball in the grass. It's the only place I've known croquet to be played. But again, that's a sport. Then there's yoga. Don't know much about yoga. I see people sit in certain ways. I cannot do that. If you tell me sit, they call it the Indian position, I cannot do that. Boy, that hurts. That's painful to me. So we have to pick and choose as seniors what's good for the body and what we enjoy and what we don't enjoy. To me, certain aspects of yoga is torture to me personally, because maybe had I done it years ago, my body would be limber enough to sit in that position like an Indian. That watching that, for me, that's torture. So count me out for yoga. But that's still something some people love. That particular sport or exercise. Then there's hiking. That's another one that I like. I like hiking. I used to do a lot of hiking when I was younger. Walking right now does me good. But hiking in the woods, that's something that I do like. I have done that. I suppose in the last 5 years I've hiked. No, last year. I think maybe last year I hiked at a location. But anyway, these are things that we as seniors can do. If you do not want to, say, play a sport, but you want to stay active, how about volunteering in your community? Because, I've seen volunteers and they'll be at like a food drive or food giveaway, and they'll be having to lift, packages and put them from point A to point B or hand them out or something like that. But you're moving. And it don't have to be that. It could be anything where you're volunteering, where you're moving. You're helping others, but at the same time, you're moving around. Sports is what we're really saying can be beneficial to us as adults. Not only playing them, but watching them as well. Because as we said, Their benefits help reduce the risk of depression, being around others, getting good emotions from being a part of something in the community. Uh, there's just a lot of things that we can do to improve ourselves, our health. Uh, Again, watching or playing sports for seniors. So, with that being said, that's what I wanted to talk about. If you're a couch potato, get off that couch and get your health back. Keep your blood flowing. You don't want your arteries to get clogged up. Get your flexibility back by stretching, different things like that. Get your body moving, and sports is one way to do it. When you play them, you're active, and then when you watch them, it can help reduce depression in us as older seniors. Okay? With that being said, we ask that if you have not subscribed to my channel, I ask that you would. If you would like to make a comment, we appreciate your comments as well. And I say thank you and have a good day.